It is the will of the overwhelming majority of the British people to stop the boats. The overwhelming majority know that a weak policy approach to the invasion of our southern border allows cruel people smuggling gangs to thrive and a humanitarian and economic crisis to cascade. For all of its faults, and there are many, this Conservative government knows that too and is trying to take action. So why is the Westminster establishment, woke blob and MSM, doing all they can to frustrate a policy that is the will of the people and the government? This is like Brexit all over again. The privileged in their ivory tower of the House of Lords trying to subvert democracy when they don't have to deal with any of the consequences, including, by the way, another 400 at least illegally streaming in over the Coronation Bank holiday weekend. No one man represents this phenomenon better than the Archbishop of Canterbury, who has already slammed the illegal migration bill and the crucial Rwanda deterrent as cruel and ungodly. Well, today, he went even further.
This bill fails utterly to take a long-term and strategic view of the challenges of migration and undermines international cooperation, rather than taking an opportunity for the UK to show leadership, as we did in 1951. Even if this bill succeeded in temporarily stopping the boats, and I don't think it will, it won't stop conflict or climate migration. I urge the government to reconsider much of the bill, which fails to live up to our history, our moral responsibility, and our political and international interests.
Responding to the comments, the Immigration Minister Robert Jenrick slammed Welby as wrong in an interview with the BBC.
Bishop of Canterbury says it's isolationist, it's morally unacceptable, and he says it's politically impractical. How do you respond to that?
Well, he's wrong on both accounts. Firstly, there's nothing moral about allowing the pernicious trade of people smugglers to continue. I disagree with him respectfully. By bringing forward this proposal, we make it clear that if you come across illegally on a small boat, you will not find a route to life in the UK. You'll either be returned home if your home country is a safe place like Albania, or you'll be returned to a safe third country such as Rwanda. That will have a serious deterrent effect.
And the Home Secretary, Suella Braverman, and Justice Secretary Alex Chalk also rightly warned peers not to defy the clear desire of the British people to control immigration by blocking the legislation. That's because the Lords is expected to try and water down government powers to ignore the ECHR and detain all illegal migrants. So Braverman and Chalk implored in the Times, "We urge the House of Lords to look at the illegal migration bill carefully. Remember, it is designed to meet the will of the British people in a humane and fair way, and back the bill." Now, let me be clear. Legal migration to the UK, legal migration, is soaring to record numbers never anticipated under Brexit that are certainly not the will of the people either. So the need to put a stop to illegal immigration is now an acute priority. The Tories have not done enough. You know I've criticised them for that these past 2 years, but at least they are trying. Just imagine the very realistic alternative, a Labour, Lib Dem, SNP, Corbynite, Green coalition from hell that will simply give up on border control altogether and throw open our doors to terrorists and criminals. It is the elite in this country, the liberal elite like Welby, who are the reckless, irresponsible and inhumane ones.